Christmas 2003. What did Stuart get for Christmas in 2003? Well, he got The Simpsons Hit and Run, he got WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, and oh yeah, FIFA 2004. Yes, it's time to revisit an old classic from this football fan's past. The last time we dived into some nostalgia, we were met with frustration and disappointment. But this game is different. FIFA 2004 feels more comfortable, fluid and enjoyable, and there are flashes of what make up the modern FC series we see today. With improved off-the-ball controls, allowing players to control teammates to move into spaces, more strategy and formation options to control your squad, improved graphics, animations and the addition of realistic crowd noises and sound effects, and the ability to sync progress and play matches from EA's sister title Total Club Manager 2004, FIFA 2004 was once again revolutionary. Boasting a legendary soundtrack including bands such as Kasabian, The Stone Roses, Radiohead, Kings of Leon and The Jam, FIFA 2004 was released in October 2003, just in time for Stuart to receive as a welcome Christmas gift. And to give myself an early Christmas present in 2025, I'm going back in. My name is Stuart, and I don't know ball. First up, we're playing as Manchester United, taking on Chelsea at Old Trafford. I am so excited to play this right now. I don't think I've actually played FIFA 2004 since it was released, since it was, well, for lack of a better term, relevant. I received this game for Christmas 2003. I also got that year WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, which I'm currently playing on my Twitch channel, and The Simpsons Hit and Run, I do believe I got that same year. Now, I'm getting used to these controls. Once again, playing these old games, quite often these controls have changed. Like, I'm so used to pressing R2 to sprint. It's actually R1 to sprint. I don't know what R2 does. In the previous games, I'm pretty sure R2 and L2 were like a form of curling the ball before finesse shots were a thing. We're playing as Manchester United today, and the reason I play as Manchester United is because of that guy who was just on the ball right there. This is the first FIFA game to feature a very young Cristiano Ronaldo, apparently. Now, before he was at Manchester United, Cristiano Ronaldo was obviously at Sporting Lisbon. And I think he might have been at another club before that as well. But I'm not sure if Portuguese teams were actually in previous iterations of FIFA. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to double check that. But apparently this is the first game with Cristiano Ronaldo. And I don't need to tell you this. Cristiano Ronaldo, he went on to do pretty amazing things, and he's still playing to this day at the age of 40, which is kind of unheard of, but he is a super athlete, and we're playing against Chelsea, and Chelsea have just scored, but it is offside. I can already tell, compared to playing FIFA 2002, this is going to be a much more enjoyable experience. I can already tell that the controls are a lot better. The graphics at the time, I don't think at the time I realised just how much of a step up in graphics it was from FIFA 2002 to FIFA 2004. I do want to play FIFA 2003 as well. Full disclosure, the plan is at some point to play FIFA 2003. I need to acquire a new version of FIFA 2003 because the version that I've got, unfortunately, from eBay is all the way scratched up and it does not work. But we'll get there. We'll get there at some point. Here he is. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. How do we do skill moves on this game? I believe it's the right stick. Whoever that defender is, does not even trying. Scholes to Giggs. The passing feels off. I think, well, I don't think, I know for a fact we are spoilt these days by modern EAFC games where the passing is very, very forgiving. There's a lot of auto aim assist going on with some of them. The passes, especially the through balls, haven't even attempted a through ball in this game yet. And we'll see exactly why in just a second when I give it a go. There was a few major gameplay improvements to this game. I'm going to try and trigger them as we go along. But one of them is called off the ball control, where you can, actually, as the name suggests, control players off the ball to run, to make moves. And I'll be honest with you, I can remember playing this game way back when. Oh, that's how you do it. It's L2. Okay. But Scholes went for the shot anyway, rather than going for the pass. It just felt like, especially when I was playing at a time when I was a lot younger, it was too complicated to do off-the-ball controls. So how do I switch players? Doesn't really... Not entirely sure. Ah, you just tap through. Okay. That's fine. I'm not sure how... I think it just makes them run closer to the ball, closer to where you are. Or maybe it's like more automatic than that. But intuitively, I'm not entirely sure what off-the-ball control does. But it was a major gameplay improvement at the time. And that has sort of been refined and changed and improved upon over the years with different tactical settings that you can do, especially in like the newer FC games. Right, let's go for a through ball. Immediately hit the back heel of, I believe, that's Juan Sebastian Veron, who is a former Manchester United player. I can't remember where Manchester United bought him from. By the way, this is what I love about playing these old games, is the nostalgia attached to some of these old players. But I can't remember where Veron came from. I think he may have come from a... Oh, I don't... You know what? I'm not even going to speculate. Not even going to speculate. Veron, Argentinian player... incredible player he was, came to Manchester United. I think he came for a lot of money as well, and it never really stuck with him. He never really found his footing in English football, and he went from Manchester United. Oh my god, keeper's come all the way out. Ruud van Nistelrooy has absolutely messed that up, trying to contain myself from swearing on these videos. But Ruud van Nistelrooy very much making it very, very difficult here. I was kind of half expecting Wayne Rooney to be in the Manchester United squad here, but thinking about it, actually doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure if he had debuted by this point, that's a lovely through ball from Scholes to Giggs to Van Nistelrooy. I think he's tackled. I'm trying to work out because it doesn't say the names of the defenders or the names of the Chelsea players, but I'm pretty sure he was just tackled by Marcel Desailly. French World Cup winning footballer, I'm pretty sure Desailly was. Oh god, that would be a foul. That would be a foul in modern FC games. Okay. Nicky Butt to Ronaldo to Scholes, who can go for power here. Decent shot. Saved by the goalkeeper. It's going to go in half-time 0-0. Now, I didn't score very many goals, or I don't think I actually won any games when we played FIFA 2002 a few months ago. I've got much higher hopes. Much higher hopes of actually getting a good result in these games playing on FIFA 2004. The passing feels a lot smoother. It's definitely not as smooth as modern games. It's nowhere near as smooth as modern games. But it does feel a little bit more forgiving. And the long shooting is a lot more hopeful, I'm going to say. A lot more hopeful. I'm hoping that we get a couple of... Well, I hope we score a couple of worldies. But we shall see. That's an awful pass from Mikel Silvestre. Right. Get it out. Here's Scholes. To Nicky Butt. We want to get Scholes in that position to take a shot, really. Roy Keane. Legendary Roy Keane. Nicky Butt to Ronaldo. Is he going to have a go? I pressed the wrong button. I actually went for a pass there. But for a little tap, that was not a bad shot at all. Good defending. Scholes has lost it to Veron, though. Roy Keane trying to win it back. Absolute handful. Oh, done well. Done well. Ronaldo passes it to absolutely nobody. He wasn't the player he would become, but he was a very, very, very good player. And that, again, offside. I think that's Adrian Mutu playing up front for Chelsea. I'm just trying to think who was playing up front for Chelsea around that time. That's number 7 up front. That is definitely Adrian Mutu. Adrian Mutu, I have a lot of sympathy for Adrian Mutu because his Chelsea career ended in very unfortunate circumstances. He didn't get a lot of sympathy from the press. He didn't get a lot of sympathy from fellow players. I don't think he got a lot of sympathy from fans either. He got caught taking drugs. He failed his drugs test. He got done for, I think it was cocaine that he got done for. And he got banned for a long, long time and fined a lot and then fired from Chelsea. And it took a long time, apparently, for him to sort of financially recover from it, from a simple mistake. But it matters not right now because Paul Scholes has just scored for Manchester United. But obviously, I feel a lot of sympathy for Adrian Mutu for things like that. Someone myself who has struggled with substance and drink issues. It runs a lot deeper than it was a personal choice. It was his fault. It was all this. Obviously, I do believe that he deserved to be punished for it. But he wasn't just punished. He suffered for a very long time. And Ronaldo might be making it too here. Straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper. But as you can see, we've already scored a goal. I'm pretty sure that's more than I did the entire playthrough of FIFA 2002. The entire playthrough. But we might just let in a goal. Not quite. Right, Gary Neville. Can we get it out? I want to play a few international matches. There's a lot more international teams that have been added to this game, which is good to see. There's the addition, I believe, I don't know if they were in FIFA 2002. I'm not sure if I can remember. But there's definitely the addition of a fair few international teams. I'm not sure if they were in FIFA 2003, because obviously I haven't had a chance to play it yet. There's definitely Australia. There's definitely England, obviously. Still no Canada in this game, unfortunately, Peggy. Sorry. We'll have to wait for a future video for that. I'm pretty sure Canada have been taken out of football games since. And it doesn't make sense to me. For me, for my money, for the amount of money that you actually pay for FC games these days, I genuinely think there should be a lot more content. I know it costs a lot of money to license teams and leagues, but in lower leagues, that money goes a hell of a lot down. What I really want is I want a full international selection for men and women. I'm pretty sure there must be a women's Canadian football team because they're actually very, very good and hosted the Women's World Cup not too long ago. So the women's team should be in the game. I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying the men's team is not in the game, though, which is shocking to me. One thing I really want is I really want lower league Scottish football. A lot of my family on my dad's side are from Ayrshire, which is the same place as the band Biffy Clyro and professional wrestler Drew McIntyre. Right, Neville, get it out. Awful pass. It's okay, though. It's okay, because we're still winning. I want to see lower league Scottish teams. I want to see the Scottish Championship. I want to see the Scottish League 1, Scottish League 2. Or at least just like a little bit of lower league Scottish football. Even if they just added the Scottish Championship. I don't think that would break the bank, EA Sports. Plus, I just want to play as Ayr United. Oh, nice. We've got a free kick. Now, the free kicks on these games... Yellow card for John Terry. The free kicks on these games... I haven't managed to score. Full disclosure, I had a couple of games beforehand just to get au fait with the controls. Which I haven't yet. But by the looks of it, the free kicks on these games, I remember these being a bit more forgiving. I think we need to go about halfway, and it's like what I call the Mario Golf system. So we need to... That might be quite good. Oh, what a goal! We've actually scored from a free kick. We need to see a replay of that. Put the controller down, lad. Come on. What a goal. Curled it round the wall. Didn't even move. I was a little bit upset that we were taking it as Ryan Giggs as well. I really wanted to take it as Cristiano Ronaldo. But how wrong was I? You never lose it. You never lose it. 2-0 to Manchester United. Right. Forward we go. Scholes. Taquino. Giggs. Can we get a ball in? Something I really struggle doing in modern FC games is score a header. Can we score a header? Do we need to score a header? We can always get a throw into Scholes. And just go for... Went for power. Got zero placement on that shot, unfortunately. Giggs. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Oh, God. Just about getting away with it here. Cristiano Ronaldo. To Keane. We're in the 90th minute now. Van Nistelrooy. Back heel. Loses it. It's going to be full time. It's a decent first showing. I'm way more enjoying FIFA 2004 than FIFA 2002. In 2 years, the graphics have improved. The gameplay has massively improved. And one thing we'll get into when we play the next match, the soundtrack has massively improved as well. It's Manchester United 2, Chelsea 0. Next up, we're playing as England, taking on the USA. Right, so today's game, we are playing as England, and we are taking on the United States of America. It is a World Cup. We are coming up to a World Cup year. As we draw close to 2025, we are getting ever closer to 2026, and it is a World Cup year being hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico. And I started this game off, I do apologise, just a little bit off because I just got a wave of nostalgia. This England kit, looking back on it, is not the nicest, prettiest looking England kit. But for me, it's all nostalgia. Because I, once upon a time, owned a replica version of this England kit. It's horrible. Really. It's really horrible. The red trim doesn't look very nice. The collar was not a welcome addition at the time. But one thing I do remember about this kit, Lampard's going to go for a big shot. What a goal! What a goal that was by Frank Lampard in the 9th minute. One thing I remember about that England shirt, it was reversible. So you could turn it inside out and it was more of a light blue number on the inside. Need to see that again. On his left foot, what a strike from Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard, West Ham player from, I think, late 90s up until the early 2000s. Didn't really get a look in the England squad up until, oh my God, United States have just... Landon Donovan has equalised for the USA. Got to let him get one in. Otherwise they'd cry about it. Good goal, though. David James had absolutely no chance of saving that. Forgot what I was saying. But yeah, we're coming up to a World Cup year. So why not do England versus United States? I forgot about this. The marking of, like, the analysis during the goal replay. I forgot about that. That's a nice little touch. You kind of get that now in FC games where it shows you like shot speed and angles and things like that. But that was a nice little addition. Frank Lampard, very rarely, or didn't really get a look in the England squad. Oh, I thought it was offside then. Scholes bullied off the ball there, But John Terry doing very well. Yeah, the competition for places was very, very tough in the England squad, especially around that time. Didn't make the England squad in 2002. Just trying to think who was in the England squad in 2002. You had Gerrard was actually injured. Steven Gerrard, one of England's best players ever, was injured during the 2002 World Cup, so he wasn't playing. I'm just trying to think who was playing. Paul Scholes was in the squad. I think Nicky Butt must have been playing to balance the squad, give it a bit more of a defensive feel to it. But at this point in time, 2004, we were going all out attack in the midfield. You had Scholes, you had Gerrard, you had Lampard, you had Beckham. You also had Joe Cole on the bench, and the only person I can really think of as a big name that was there to give any sort of like defensive balance to the team. Lampard might get a second goal here. Off the rebound, 2-1 England. Would have been Nicky Butt and would have been Owen Hargreaves as well, who at the time was playing for Bayern Munich, I think. He was one of the very rare cases of an English player that actually went abroad. It was very, very good. It was just, again, injuries caught up with Owen Hargreaves. Owen Hargreaves is on the bench right now. Is that Brian McBride playing up front for the USA? Again, all of these are just massive blasts from the past for me, and I'm really, really enjoying the nostalgia of it. Lampard to Rooney. Rooney's first tournament for England was Euro 2004. Set that tournament on fire. He did when he was a fearless teenager who, very similar in the Luke Littler mould, looks about 40 years old when he was 18. When he was fearless and selfish, he was the most exciting player in the world. Then when he stopped being selfish, for a period of time, he was less exciting from an England fan perspective, but all round, just a much, much better player. Steven Gerrard, for some reason, England were playing the diamond formation around this time, so like a 4-1-2-1-2 formation, which never worked for England. That diamond formation was a pile of shit. But Gerrard was playing at the base of the formation, which must have been hard for Steven Gerrard because he's such an attacking-minded player and he's such an all-round good player. Playing in that lone holding midfield role must have been so... diving header from Scholes, blocked by the defender. That role, him by himself in that role, must have been so isolating and restricting to the sort of game that he liked to play. And it never worked. It never worked. I think England reached the quarterfinals of Euro 2004. Watched a lot of interviews with the players in that team because this team is a who's who of England stars. John Terry, Rio Ferdinand, Gary Neville, Ashley Cole, Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, David Beckham, Michael Owen, Paul Scholes, I mentioned him, Wayne Rooney. Goalkeeper, we'll say less about. But this team should have done so much more. But they've all admitted at the time that they were all so focused on club football. They were all so focused on Premier League titles because all of these players were vying and like competing for Premier League and FA Cup titles. All of them were either Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool players, Arsenal players. They all didn't hate each other, but they weren't mates. They were very, very separated and segregated, even like in catering, training. They just didn't... England was so secondary to their club football, which is a real shame. Because it's very, very different now. Very, very different. You see it a lot. Players like Declan Rice, who has left West Ham now, when he meets up with his ex-West Ham teammate Jared Bowen for England, they're happy to see each other. They're not all tense and nervous and, competitive with each other. They all got a common goal, which is to win for England, which is nice to see now. Which is why the squad of previous tournaments might not stack up to the squad of 2004, but we have reached finals, actual finals, which is something I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. I'm still waiting to see England win a trophy or do something in my lifetime. How was that not a foul, by the way? We just got knocked off the ball. The reason why I let it go was because I just thought he was going to play advantage. That's poor. Poor by FIFA 2004. Right, Lampard. Get it over to Beckham. He's got a cross on him. He's got a pass. Right, what can we do for off the ball? Gary Neville making the run here. Done well. Beckham. What can we do here? Can we get it over to Rooney? Decent ball over the top by Beckham to Rooney. What can we do? Just getting boxed out. Beckham, just go for the shot. I'll tell you. On his left. Why is he going for it on his left? It's fine. England are still winning. England are still better than America. Right, Beckham. Gerrard. Can he take it forward? He's just so boxed in that position. What I really want to do for the next game, because I will play another game as England, and I'll play in our red away kit, which is... What pass was that, Ashley Cole? What the hell was that? I'm going to try and mess around with the formation. I'm even going to try and mess around with the squad as well, because I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying, and I will correct myself if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying that you could actually pick your own England squad and pick different players to play for England in this game. Oh, nice. Rooney. Forward. Didn't quite make it to Michael Owen. Rio. Oh, no, that wasn't Rio Ferdinand. That was Steven Gerrard. To Owen. Scholes. Gerrard. Lampard, who's already scored a hell of a goal. And 2 goals, but he actually scored 2 goals for England in this game. Right, Scholes now. Just can't get any sort of purchase on the run here. That's terrible defending. Terrible defending. Leave it to Rio Ferdinand, who are, again, I feel sorry for, because he was part of the... Oh, shit, that was terrible. He was part of the World Cup draw. If anyone watched the World Cup draw, the sycophantic, awkward to watch trophy presentation masqueraded as a World Cup draw for the World Cup 2026 that happened recently. Rio was on stage. Rio Ferdinand was on stage. Just trying to think. I think Rio Ferdinand might have missed Euro 2004, thinking about it. Did he miss Euro? I think he did. You either missed 2004 or 2006. Not because he failed a drugs test. Rio Ferdinand failed to turn up to a drugs test, which was very suspicious. And the consequences of missing a scheduled drugs test was a 9-month ban. And a lot of people seem to forget that. And he just had his 9-month ban, came back, worked his arse off, passed his drugs test. What a goal by Paul Scholes that was, by the way. And went on to win more trophies and leagues and things like that. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Rio Ferdinand. He is an old West Ham player, a West Ham Academy graduate. So I'll always be a big fan of Rio Ferdinand. He will, at this point, for obvious reasons, be much more of a Man United follower, supporter than a West Ham supporter. But players like that, they don't forget their roots. A lot of people give players like Joe Cole, a lot of stick for being a Chelsea and a West Ham supporter. But you have to realise, like, he had a good time at Chelsea. Chelsea paid a lot of money, but a lot of faith and a lot of investment into Joe Cole. And Joe Cole won things with Chelsea, something he never did at West Ham. So I like the fact that when West Ham were going through their European run and their European era of a couple of years ago, that Joe Cole was part of it and he was enthusiastic about West Ham, but he's allowed to be enthusiastic about Chelsea as well. Both of those clubs paid him. Right, Beckham. It's Gerrard. Lampard waiting for Scholes to make the run, but he did not. There's a good challenge by whoever that was. Ooh, layoff and shot. Right curled near post. Driven. What should we do here with Beckham? It's a little bit... It's far out. Can't really go for... Now, there is a glitch in this game. Let me just pause this for a second. There is a glitch in this game, and I do want to try it at some point. But I'm going to need to bait a defender or a midfielder into give me a free kick near the halfway line. FIFA 2002, at the end of that video, I did a thing where I tried to score from the halfway line. Now, scoring from the halfway line in this game is next to impossible, so I'm not even going to try it. But apparently, you can score cheeky lob free kicks and fool the goalkeeper, because there is a goalkeeper glitch in this game, and I'm going to try and find it. Might be in this video, might not be in this video, but I'm going to find it, and I'm going to exploit it. Let's see if we can do it here. I think it might be a bit too close, but I reckon if we go like that... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh! Gerrard! Straight at the goalkeeper. That was awful. I will find that. I don't know exactly how to do it. But apparently, the glitch is that the goalkeeper misjudges a lot of the lob passes, especially from distance and especially from free kicks. So it's the best way of trying to exploit that glitch. Oh, Owen, why are you not running? Beckham. Have a go. So if you're near the halfway line and you just go for a big lob ball to near sort of where the outside of the area is, the goalkeeper will come out, misjudge it completely, and the ball should bounce over the goalkeeper. Should bounce over the goalkeeper. Is it going to work? We'll have to find out. Oh, Rooney couldn't get up for the header. Headers on these games, I haven't really tried. Let's see if we can get a ball in the box here. Awful. Straight to the goalkeeper. I'm more inclined to... I'm going to have a look. Might be one for a future video. Might be one for the next video if I can't get FIFA 2003 to work. If I can't acquire a copy of FIFA 2003 in time. I wonder if this game is UEFA licensed. Did they do a separate game for UEFA 2004? Let's find out. Find out and I'll let you know at the next match. But this match has ended England 3, the United States of America 1. And now we're playing as England again, this time facing Australia. So now we're doing England versus Australia. For obvious reasons. Come on. And I do have a couple of very exciting updates. I have managed to change the formation. I've gone for a more modern 4-5-1 formation. I've put Scholes in the centre forward position. We've brought Gerrard further up the pitch so he can actually do something. And I've dropped Michael Owen and brought in Joe Cole. Now, I haven't been able to fully customise who I want in this England squad, but there were a few hidden reserve players when you go into team management in the menu. So there were a few other options. Some, again, blast from the past for me, like Darius Vassell and Jonathan Woodgate, Kieran Dyer, who West Ham bought. I think he was West Ham's... like record signing at one point. I think we paid like 10 million for him. And his first game in a preseason friendly, he got tackled, broke his leg in 2 places, and was never the same player again. A very, very unfortunate situation for him and for West Ham financially for a couple of years. But they recovered somewhat, and they've done their damnedest over the last couple of years, 2024 to 2025, to completely destroy West Ham financially. Right, Gerrard, forward to Beckham, to Scholes. Can Scholes go from range here? He cannot. Joe Cole didn't even try to win the ball there. Ashley Cole to Lampard. Scholes. Just can't get any purchase on the ball right now. Another little update that I've got for you, though, is I had a look through the tournaments that you can play on this game. Joe Cole, just go for goal, mate. Just go for goal. Oh, terrible shot by Lampard in the air. Oh no, it's deflected. We got a corner. Um, the only tournaments that are available to play in this game are domestic club tournaments. So there's no like option for go for a goal, go for goal. Oh, going out for another corner. So there's no option for international tournaments in this game, which is annoying because I want to play an international tournament. I did have a look though and see if Euro 2004 had its own game for the PlayStation 2, and it does. And if it's anything like this, that would be very, very, very entertaining and enjoyable for me to play, especially if I can't get FIFA 2003 to work. I can always try and acquire a copy of Euro 2004. And I've had a look at my local CEX store, and there is one available. And I might go and pick it up later on today at time of recording. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. I think that would be very enjoyable just to play Euro 2004. Technically, I think it's only going to be like 7 matches for Euro 2004. Group stages, and then I think it's literally just quarterfinal, semis, and then a final. So that's definitely something that I'm going to look into. Also had a look as well because I did play World Cup 2002 on the PlayStation 2, and I hated it at the time. Might like it now. Might be a lot different story now. That was a terrible pass by Paul Scholes to Gerrard. Didn't get anywhere. But I had a look at the aggregate score. Oh, that's a terrible foul on Joe Cole. 76% aggregate score for Euro 2004 on the PlayStation 2. And for me, that's good enough. And I think I'm going to look into playing that for sure. I'll have a look at the soundtrack as well to this game, hopefully, when I get a set. Oh, Beckham's got a chance at a free kick here. Can we replicate our free kick from earlier? Right, bit more power on this one. Oh, it's just a little bit off. Oh, what a shot, but what a save. What a save. Right, far post this time. Let's try and get this in. Lampard needs to make the run. Needs to make the run. Why is it so difficult? Scholes. Awful shot by Paul Scholes. I'll try and have a look and also play this game at the same time. Might wait till half time and I'll just go through the soundtrack to this game. This soundtrack, like a lot of people, I've heard Jackmate talk about his musical tastes on his podcast, Jackmate's Happy Hour, and you can just tell that his musical taste was shaped very much by football games of the past, especially FIFA 2004. One of the title tracks, the menu tracks, which you obviously won't be able to hear in this YouTube video for copyright reasons, is I forgot the name of the band. Kings of Leon, Red Morning Light. I like Kings of Leon. I like them a lot. I much prefer their older, like their first 2 albums. I can't remember what they were called, but the first 2 albums that had like Red Morning Light and The Bucket, and oh god, there's a woman's name as well, and I just can't remember what it is. But yeah, I like them. There's also LSF, Lost Souls Forever. That was close. By Kasabian. And I've become a Kasabian fan definitely in later life. I've seen Kasabian live. I saw them at Wembley Arena. God, when that have been? I think I was still at school when I saw Kasabian live. Lovely ball forward to Paul Scholes there. Can we get the ball forward to Gerrard, who's definitely more in an attacking position now in this game? That's a foul. That's 100% a foul. Come on, Beckham. We got to go for it now. We got to go for this free kick now. Lay off and shot. No, I just want to shoot. Let's go for lay off and shot. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, he's too far out. Not a bad effort, you know. That was not a bad effort. Yeah, I saw Kasabian live at Wembley Arena, and the support act was one of my favourite bands. I had no idea they were supporting. It was Reverend and the Makers, who are still going pretty strong, Reverend and the Makers. last year. There. Oh, that was a... Why has he blocked it? Gerard, you better shoot. That was awful. Oh. The panic. The panic. Oh my God. The panic is so real. So real. Oh my God. Stone Roses, Fool's Gold as well was on this. Right, let's have a look as well. Rhythm Bandits by Junior Senior. I only know one song by Junior Senior, and it wasn't Rhythm Bandits. Cooper Temple Claws. Radiohead, Mixomatosis, that's a good song. Jerk It Out by the Caesars. Only ever heard that song on adverts and commercials and FIFA 2004. That's the only time I ever heard that song. Lost Prophets. It's 2025, so can we talk about that band now? I guess. No. Train by Goldfrapp. Decent. Paul Van Dyke. A Town Called Malice by The Jam, which I'm pretty sure came out in the early 80s. So about 20 years before this game was released. But still a banger song. Still a banger song. Right. It's 0-0 between England and Australia, and we need goals because I've changed the formation, and I can't change the formation and not win because that would just be embarrassing. Right, who's up front? Who's playing for Australia around this time? 2004, that must have been the very, very, very strong Australia team, actually. You must have had, like, Tim Cahill in midfield, Harry Kewell, Mark Viduka, possibly. Who'd have been playing in goal? Is it Mark Schwarzer played in goal for Australia around that time? Well, whoever it is, they need to let in some goals. Okay, how do we defend? How do we jockey for position in this game? Big diving header. Diving defensive header by John Terry. Right, Ashley Cole. Do we try and work our way up the wing here? Joe Cole. We've drafted in Joe Cole and he hasn't done an awful lot in this game. Here's Paul Scholes. Straight to an Australia player. That was not good. John Terry. To Beckham. Early on in the second half here, we have time. Lampard. To Joe Cole. Get it away. Rooney. Gerrard. Is he going to go for a shot here? No. Rooney on his left. Good save. Joe Cole now. And it's a rebounded goal. Wayne Rooney scores in the 55th minute. You love to see it. Again, it feels like this glitch has appeared in EA Sports games for the last 21 years. We want a replay of the goal, and what we get is a replay of the other goal where no one is stood. God, they still got that glitch, the half-line glitch, the halfway line glitch in FC 26 at the minute. And it boils my piss every time I see it. We just want an updated patch to fix that. I guess in these times, there was no such thing as updates and patches and things like that. So we kind of just dealt with it. Like any sort of glitches like that, it's like, well, you're going to see that for the next year. Lovely ball over the top from Lampard to Beckham. Gerrard. Back to Lampard. I must have pressed that shoot button about 4 times and nothing happened. It's fine. Everything's fine. Right, how do we make substitutions? Or what substitutions should we make, rather? What a shite pass that was from Paul Scholes. Oh no! It's going to be a red card for Rio. No, it's not. Don't put it in your own net. How's that not a foul? We've got away with murder there. Murder we've got away with. That was an awful challenge from Rio Ferdinand to Mark Viduka. That's a decent challenge, though. That's not a decent challenge. Keep it out. Keep it out. Gerrard. Joe Cole. Lampard. Rooney. Passing it around nicely now, England. Gerrard. I want to go for some sort of a worldy shot here. Oh, I tell you what. We've got a free kick in a good position. It's right on the edge of the area. It might be a little bit too close, potentially. We're going to go for curl. Why not? Oh, I'm not sure about this. It's hit the keeper. It's hit the post. Oh, I feel like our luck and our skill with scoring free kicks might have just run out at the first opportunity. But I'm glad at least it scored one. Lovely ball forward to Wayne Rooney. To Joe Cole now. Can he get a ball in? Can he get a cross in? No. Got a throw in though. Who's in space here? Awful. Awful throw in. What has he done? I think that was, well, obviously it was my fault, but I think that could have been avoided there. Australia on the attack now. Oh no, Viduka. Got away with it. Got away with it again. Ferdinand. Ashley Cole to Joe Cole, who are not related. Back to Ashley Cole on the left. Can we get the ball forward? Lampard. Forward to Beckham. Couldn't get there. Decent challenge by Gerrard. Forward to Beckham. Might just go for a shot here. Why not? Why not? Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to score a corner in this game, I'll be honest. But let's try a different tact here. Let's try a different tact. In it goes. Oh! Oh! Not quite. Closest we've come, but still haven't actually hit it on the volley or headed the ball yet. We just chested it down a couple of times. Oh, he's in space. Rooney. What a goal from outside the area. Second goal for Rooney, 82nd minute. Don't think we've got time to complete Rooney's hat-trick in this game, but a win's a win's a win's a win. So, again, what is this replay? But we could, if you squint, you can just about see the replay of the goal there in the distance. And again, yeah, that definitely went in. I definitely wanted to see a replay from David James's arse. Thank you very much, EA Sports. 21 years ago, 22 years ago, 23, oh, whatever. Ooh, awful. Why have we passed it back? Why have we passed it back straight into the path of Mark Viduka? And here's Harry Kewell going to punish England here. It's 2-1. Australia get a goal back. Harry Kewell. I do believe Harry Kewell did win a Champions League, right? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Pretty sure Harry Kewell did win a Champions League with Liverpool. What was David James doing there? He came all the way out and left the whole left-hand side of the goal open. Right, Rooney. Oh, no. This is where it all falls apart for England right now. Harry Kewell again. Lose it this time. Mark Viduka's hot on England tails here. Ashley Cole. Lampard. Gerrard. Playing it forward nicely here, England. Lose it, but win it back. Scholes to Rooney. Can he get that hat-trick? Not quite. Beckham. The hell was that? What are you doing? Okay, whatever. It wasn't pretty, but it's a win. Man of the match, Wayne Rooney. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. I think might just have one more game of this, but I've thoroughly enjoyed this, and I'm definitely going to play some Euro 2004 for the next video, I believe. I hope so, anyway, if I can acquire it in time. But yeah, it's ended. England 2, Australia 1. And finally, we're ending with El Clasico. We're playing as Real Madrid, taking on Barcelona. Let's send FIFA 2004 out with a bang. I have thoroughly enjoyed playing FIFA 2004. This has been a joy to play in comparison to FIFA 2002, which was a very stressful. I have noticed as well, and I didn't pick up on it early on, the camera angle of this game and how I've managed to set the camera angle to this game is far superior, far more enjoyable, far more realistic from a television watching perspective. That nearly went to Ronaldo there. I've really, really enjoyed it. And if there's any other football games that you can think of and you're watching right now, that you would like to see me revisit or maybe even visit for the first time, it doesn't have to be a FIFA game. It could always be like, I don't know, Rematch that just came out, or Pro Evolution Soccer 2 that came out, I reckon, around about the same time as this. Funny enough. Definitely going to play some Euro 2004. That's next on my list. FIFA 2003, definitely want to revisit as well. I do like the old Pro Evolution Soccer games as well. But before we put FIFA 2004 to bed, I had to play as Real Madrid because this era of Real Madrid is an absolute golden era, a who's who of international football at the time. We're talking Zidane, we're talking Cambiasso, we're talking Raul, we're talking Roberto Carlos, we're talking David Beckham, we're talking Luis Figo, R9, original Ronaldo. But Barcelona, they're no slouches. Patrick Kluivert, Mark Overmars, Ronaldinho is playing for Barcelona at this time, so it feels like the perfect opportunity. Oh, good save. To do an El Clasico with Barcelona versus a Galacticos Real Madrid side. And we have to win here. I'm more animated playing these games, these old games, than I am playing like a modern FC 25 or FC 26. And the reason is because I've only got one shot at this. I've only got one shot to win games and make an impression on these games. If I lose every game in an FC 26 video, I can always play another FC 26 video. But this, if I do shit, like I did in FIFA 2002, that's kind of it. Like, that's it. And then I'll never pick up this game again. I'm more inclined to pick up this game, though. And I'm more excited to play some of the more, like, the newer ones. Like, I don't mind going through history and playing FIFA 2005 next, or 2006 at some point. Because these games are getting more and more and more enjoyable. It's only when you get sort of nearer present day that some of the games, like FC 25, I'm being completely honest, if it wasn't for the Hive FC, FIFA 2005 or FIFA 2025, FC 25, sorry, would have been a complete fucking washout. Come on, Beckham. Right, we need to pass it around a bit more. You need to pass it around a bit more, be a bit more comfortable on the ball, or pass it around less and just like be a bit more creative and attacking. But right now, Barcelona's defense, headed by Carlos Puyol, is doing me at the minute, and so is the attack. Oh, so close to a goal. Wide of the mark, though, for Barcelona in this game. Just wide of the mark. Speaking of FC 26, we are going to be playing some more FC 26 on the Hive, on I Don't Know Ball. And I've really enjoyed the Manage Mode live scenarios. At some point, I will do a full custom sandbox manager mode as a custom team, probably. That's something I definitely want to visit again. Not quite for Kluivert, but they're getting closer, and I don't like it. But I'm enjoying the Manage Mode live at the minute. The last one we played was Leeds United. I thoroughly enjoyed that. The next one we do, we'll be playing as Bayern Munich, and we'll be going for the unbeaten challenge, which is an entire season unbeaten. I'm pretty sure it means entire season unbeaten in the league, but I'm still going to aim for all the trophies in this one. We're going to go all out. It's going to be probably a 4-parter, that one. Ronaldo. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh. Figo with a header wide as well. That was so close. The closer we've come in this game. Why not? Go for goal, mate. But yeah, the challenge for the Bayern Munich one looks really good. It's a full season unbeaten. And the reason why I want to go for every competition regardless is because we need the games. We need the games for Harry Kane. Because the other part of that challenge is you have to break Lionel Messi's goal scoring record for a full season. Lionel Messi holds the record for most goals scored in one season with 73 goals, which is a ridiculous amount of goals. And we need to break that by scoring at least 74 goals with Harry Kane. Can we do it? I think it's possible. I think it's more than doable. And I want to try it. Right, where do we go from here? In swinging far post. Okay. We're going far post. We might as well get completely in space, but apparently not. Right, Ronaldo. Raul. We're just about getting through that Barcelona defence here. Ronaldo, widely regarded as the greatest striker, the greatest centre-forward of all time in football. He's really struggling, or at least I'm struggling to get him into position. Beckham. Ball. Still can't get it. Cambiasso. To Beckham. Can we get it forward? Can we get a ball in the box now? It's a foul. It's going to be a free kick to Real Madrid. We can go for goal, but it will be speculative. Can we go out swinging? Yeah, why not? It's decent effort. It's going to be a decent effort for Beckham. Oh, it was on target at least. I'll take that. Wasn't expecting anything from that shot. Right, it's going to be half time. 0-0. And I would love to end this playthrough with a couple of goals. If not, then we'll have to go to extra time. There's only two options in this game, actually, for if a friendly match or a knockout competition match ends in a draw. It's end the match as a draw, fine, or sudden death extra time, after which, if there's still no goals after 30 minutes, then it'll go to penalties. But still only the golden goal rule. No just normal extra time penalties. It's just golden goal, sudden death, and then penalties. Or you can just skip straight to penalties. Right, Beckham. How are we going to find a way through here, lads? Because that first half, that was pretty difficult, not going to lie. First time one-touch passing in this game is not comfortable. That'd be my only criticism of this game so far, is that first touch, and the through balls are not great either. Can I have a free kick, please? Can I buy a free kick? Right, long ball over the top. Beckham. Zidane. Beckham. Has a go. Straight into the goalkeeper's hands, though. It's looking more and more likely that this match is going to end in a 0-0 draw, unless, again, I need to not switch off. I can't switch off in this game. We have to keep attacking and keep defending. Right, where do we go from here? Ronaldo's in space. Is he going to be in space for long? But can I just lob it to him? Yes, we can. Oh, that was so close. That might have been a good position to go for that lob shot, actually. Thinking about it. Right, not quite. Not quite. Ronaldo. Again. Taken out wide this time. What can he do with it from a wide position? Nothing. Cambiasso. Forward. Intercepted by the Barcelona defence. Unfortunately, this time. There's Ronaldinho. Forward to Patrick Kluivert. Oh, Ronaldinho does well to win it back. Real Madrid still on the ball. Here's Beckham. We're relying very heavily on Beckham in this game. Cambiasso. Raul. Tried to get it forward to Ronaldo. Couldn't quite get there, unfortunately. Cambiasso not winning it. Won it back now. Right, we need a goal. We need at least a shot on target here from this attack. Would be quite nice. Beckham. Ronaldo. Keeper dived. Keeper dived, but... Oh, God, we're getting bullied off the ball here. Going to go for a corner once again. I feel like you have to time it perfectly. Like, you see the defenders coming at me. Maybe if I go like that. Oh, he was nowhere near. I feel like you need to get the right side of them. I feel like you need to time it so they don't just, like, shrug you off the ball. I can't remember ever perfecting headers in this game. The only games I can remember perfecting headers on were, like, FIFA 22. I remember perfecting header on that game. There was a surefire way to score every single corner, and I loved it. And I remember I bought Ben White from Brighton at the time, I believe, unless he was at Arsenal at the time. But I remember buying Ben White, and what you would do is you would take the corner short, and then usually Ben White or one of your defenders would just run into the perfect space at the far post, and you just have lob, cross over the top, in space, keeper left stranded, defenders nowhere, free-headed goal. And I try and do that every single time in FC 26, and it never works. They've clearly cottoned on to me. Right. Good passing around. Can we get a ball into the box here? We can get a corner, I guess. I guess that will do. Right. Can we time this a little bit better? Where do I need to be? I feel like if I just go straight in front of him, and the keeper just comes out. Bollocks. Right. I want a goal now. I really, really need a goal now. I'm getting angry now. How was that a foul? Alright, fair enough. Hacks his legs down, that's how. Terrible free kick from Barcelona. Can we get the ball forward? No, it's intercepted and blocked and gone straight to a Barcelona defender. Cambiasso. No, he's lost it again. Can you pass the ball? Please learn to pass the ball. Why is this so difficult? Why am I having a better time playing as England than Real Madrid? At this time, I feel like Real Madrid would have dicked all over England. That should have been a goal for Barcelona as well. Unfortunate, but, you know. Oh well. We've had, I believe, one good shot in this game, and it wasn't even on target. It hit the post. Figo. Forward to Ronaldo. Can we get into space with Beckham? Beckham nearly had a shot then. That was a good opportunity to possibly get a goal. Cambiasso. To Raul. To Beckham. Have a go, mate. Not even on target. Infuriating play from Stuart. Figo. Can he go on his own here? He might be able to go on his own here. He's not. He's challenged by Puyol. And our defenders are coming all the way out here. But it's fine. Oh, no, it's not fine. That was a shocking pass. Zidane. Get that ball forward, mate. Figo. What are you doing? Passing it that far backwards. Luckily, the defender was there. Ronaldo. Beckham. Slides in. Still can't get the ball off Barcelona right now. Good challenge. Zidane. Ball forward. Still nothing. And it's going to end. It's going to end 0-0 in this final game. It would be poetic. It would be poetic if we ended this playthrough on a penalty shootout. But I am going to go for golden goal. If we can win with a golden goal, I will also be happy that we at least scored. But if we don't score, penalties is fine, I guess. We've got enough penalty takers. Ronaldo, Beckham, Figo, Raul, Roberto Carlos can belt a fucking penalty in. There you go. There's my F-bomb counter for this video. Done. The streak is broken. All right, Luis Figo. To Beckham. To Raul. Can't get it. Cambiasso's won it well. Ronaldo. Figo, again. Get it out wide. Get it out wide. What is he doing? Why can't I fucking flick it back? Right, stop swearing, Stuart. Stop swearing, grow up. It's just a football game. It's not. It's life. Beckham, who's well out of position. Right, can I flick it back that way? Is that how you flick it back? Nope. Right, can I... No, that's not how you flick it back. Just trying to... There must be a button that I'm not pressing. That's good. Off the ball. Nicely forward to Ronaldo. Defender was there, though. We got 4 minutes left of the first period of additional time in this El Clasico, and it will be a free kick, and it will be Beckham to take, and it will be Beckham. Layoff and shot for Beckham as well. Why not? Why not go for broke here? Why not? Terrible. It's not going in. Oh, he's at the post. Panicked. He panicked and it's gone straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Our best chance of scoring in this game squandered. I do believe it was Luis Figo with a shot. All right, Beckham, can you get a ball into the box, mate? We've got another free kick. I tell you what, lads, that was such a good opportunity. Let's try it again, shall we? How do I... What should I go for here? Should I go all the way over there and just go out swinging? It didn't work last time. Maybe a bit more power. It wasn't dead centre. I wasn't confident in that in the slightest. This first half of added time is ended. 105 minutes have been played. And it's still 0-0. Right, team management. Is there any more penalty takers? I don't think so, to be honest. Might as well just keep everyone on at this point, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, though, in all seriousness, I have absolutely loved playing FIFA 2004. Will I be playing it again in the near future? Possibly not. Will I be playing Euro 2004 to play an international tournament on the Hive on I Don't Know Ball? You damn skippy! I'm going to be playing Euro 2004. Right, Raul goes for goal and it's saved. 10 minutes left. We've got 10 minutes to find that sudden death winning goal. It's a great challenge by Zidane. Really good challenge by Zidane. Can you get forward to Beckham? Passing it back now. Zidane again. Is he going to go skill? No. Figo. Zidane falling all the way back as well. It'd be nice if you join the attack, mate. That'd be really lovely, actually. Beckham. Terrible ball forward. Might as well not even bother getting it to Ronaldo. Beckham. Imagine the scenes if that had gone in. Imagine the scenes if Beckham had just scored a 115th minute winner with the most speculative volley going. And that is definitely a foul. Cambiaso's had enough of Ronaldinho there and just decided to kick him directly in the shins. 4 minutes to go. Straight to the goalkeeper. We're all good. Lads, push up the pitch. Big goal kick. Doesn't go anywhere apart from to Raul. Beckham. Awful pass. Managed to save it though. Figo. Who is that to? Exactly. Roberto Carlos? Ball forward to Ronaldo. To Beckham. We're getting closer. Beckham, have a go. What was that? Forgot what game I was playing. You can score them quite nicely in FC26. That, not so much. Right, we're going to penalties. I think we get at least to decide, potentially, the order of penalty takers. Hopefully. If not, it'll be our 5 best. So I reckon Roberto Carlos, Ronaldo, Beckham, Zidane. God, I don't even get to pick. Figo, Raul. Oh my God, this is stressful. Right, bottom right every single time. Every single time, got to go bottom right. Kluivert to take. Went bottom right. We guessed right. It still went in though. Right, R9. Ronaldo to take. Oh my God, I don't know how to take a penalty in this game. Oh! Ronaldinho to take. What a save! Right, we need to score this. We need to score this. Raul. Nice, cheeky, deft touch penalty. It's 1-1. 2 penalties taken each. Mark Overmars to take the penalty now. What a save. Always go bottom right. Always go bottom right. Figo to take. Oh! Quaresma has missed his penalty. This is the most shocking penalty shootout I have ever seen. Come on, Becks. Come on, Beckham. Straight down the middle, you cheeky, cheeky boy. Right. Xavi. Down the middle as well. All right, we need to score the winning penalty. Cambiasso to take this for Real Madrid. It's saved. It's going to go to sudden death. Luis Enrique for Barcelona now. Oh, he's gone down the middle. He's gone down the middle. Zidane for the winner. Not the winner, sorry. Just keepers in this. Right. Who's gonna slip up first? Van Bronckhorst down the middle. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit sweaty now, but Roberto Carlos should lose it for Real Madrid. I'm absolutely gutted, everyone. I'm absolutely gutted at that. But what a thrilling way to end this playthrough. A thrilling way to end a very enjoyable playthrough of FIFA 2004. Like I said, I really want to play UEFA 2004 now, which also came out on the PlayStation 2. Speaking of which, this game came out on the Nokia N-Gage. Remember that? Anyone ever play a Nokia N-Gage? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed playing FIFA 2004, and we'll definitely play some more old school football games over Christmas. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.